Hello everyone, happy Monday to you all. Welcome back to our Infantry Captain live stream now on 1.2.5. I did put out a video showing a lot of the changes in 1.2.5, which there's quite a bit that did actually happen. My video was 19 minutes long covering 11 different topics. So quite a bit has changed, and I'm actually still learning new things, such as Strat's stream over the weekend. He felt workshops were more stable. Now that is something that I'm going to have to test now to see if a workshop video is actually viable coming up. So there are a couple things to still test. There are a couple things that I want to do on my own. Let's load this up. So he updated the Encyclopedia Extender, because that was not there. Now, hopefully we don't have any problems, as two mods got broke. Useful Companions and RTS. Useful Companions is back again. That was updated pretty quickly. However, we do not have RTS, which sucks. Especially for this campaign, when I'm on foot, it's going to make it take quite a bit longer. But that's one of those mods that's somewhat abandoned by the original person, and I had to go to a GitHub link to get it. So you're not going to see it in the description because it's not up to date for 1.2.5 as of yet. I do have the World Conquest. It is actually done. I have recorded and edited, uploaded all the episodes, so they're finished. So I got to start thinking of a new campaign for when that gets finished. I'm not going to tell you when it ends, of course, because I like to keep, a little bit of that mystery there. So we'll get done with that and then figure out what to do. And I did start the new 7 Days to Die series, which I absolutely love, and I'm quite happy with the support, as there's about 200 views on it, which is nearly half of what I get on Bannerlord. So for an initial start, I am extremely happy with that. As far as what we have going on here, we are... There's Penkanag. Wow. We're still part of the Southern Empire, but we have our town and we have our castle. Something else. It's just not the normal thing I've done. I might have started here once, ever, but I really wanted to try something different. So this is going to be our kind of starting position that we're going to have. Oh, the other thing is also your big brother. I had somebody tell me that when they loaded it in on 1.2.5, all the skills were assigned. So I'm not sure if that was just a bug at the moment, or Tailworld has decided to assign all the skills again. So I'm going to have to check that out. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. And hello, Sub, Dave. And I think we are ready to go. I can't think of anything else. Except for I kind of figured we didn't have a good shot at getting 1.2.5. Well, any patch over to console. I just figured that wasn't going to happen. They're just taking too long to do these beta branches, and they feel like running this new system, because I honestly don't think they want to port over a bunch of patches to console. So that's why they're just making one beta branch, and when it gets done, they're then going to port it over to live for console, and then they're going to work on the next branch. So if they're happy with 1.2.5, they're going to make 1.2.6 a lot. Well, they're happy with the bugs. They'll make 1.2.5, port it over, call it 1.2.6 live, and then start working on 1.3. That's what I think is going to happen. Well, Asmongold is a pretty big person, though. I mean, you got to look at that, though. Asmongold is really popular. So, it's like if PewDiePie were to play Bannerlord, he'd get the same amount of viewers. If I went over to Twitch right now, I'd probably have 5. It's just, it's more, I think it's more the person than the game is really what it is. I think we are all set up and ready to go. We're still a part of them for the moment, I got to think when we're going to break away. I just kind of want to be prepared. It's probably more of the holy cow. How do I have 600 in the garrison? All right. That's something that I actually have to watch. Yeah, I got to pull some of those guys out of there. That's just to refill up my guys. Vanilla recruitment is horrendous compared to having improved garrison. It's atrocious. I can't stress that enough. It's so awful. It's ridiculous. But they're kind of opposite ends of the spectrum. Without it, you have terrible recruitment. With it, you have amazing recruitment. So it's kind of tough to decide how you want to actually choose which one to run. I just don't like the recruitment. Let's take these guys out, but this is where it's going to suck. It's going to be so bad. We got the bridge. I still have a feeling that they're not going to come after us, though. They just won't do it. 400 meters. Wow, we got to run. Yeah, I honestly don't think they will come after us. They're going to probably go back right over here is what I'm thinking they're going to do. They're going to fall back in there. Trying to watch. Yeah, I think they want to go there. Let's get these guys set up. Jeez. Yeah. They can go push up on the hill. That'll be actually fine. I won't have a problem with that.
Soldiers! Move! Archers! Move! Stand up! Troops!
Cab going.
Troops! Move!
Oops, a little off. That's better. Come on, guys. Waiting. That's as fast as you guys can move. Boy, they're slow. They got their infantry sticking right out there. That's not the smartest thing in the world. Wow, look at all my cav. And I can't see my horse archers. I think the horse archers are fine. And it will be definitely interesting to test out the new, we'll call it Siege AI difficulty, in which Tailworld said that the lower tiers should not fight as good as the higher tiers. I really didn't get enough testing done, as I did upgrade the World Conquest to 1.2.5. So there's going to be like the last 6 episodes, I believe, are on 1.2.5. I just didn't get enough testing in. It was mostly just quick sieges. So I didn't really, I think there was 1 episode in which I had 3 campaign map battles. But I wasn't an infantry captain at the time. So I'm not sure how they're going to act. Yeah, you're going to run. You better run. You don't want me to catch you with the glaive. Come on. Yeah, you better run. I'm not going to get him, am I? I couldn't get him. Hit his leg. How'd I miss him? Hello there. Goodbye. See ya. Gosh, I love the Grim Reaper Jr. Thing is so cool. How does he hit me so fast? Block. Block. Alright, let's just do this. I have got to change this weapon. I gotta talk to Hero. I've tested this out and I do not like the length on this thing. I actually hate it. Alright, so they're coming in. Let's get the edges. We'll get that axe guy. Goodbye. Yeah. You got hurt. You're in trouble. Oh, they got him. Archer's up. Yeah, I do miss RTS so much right now. Offline is not too bad. You got editing. But on a stream, yeah, you don't have that advantage. Probably running. Oh man, this thing is so good. Look at this. One shot and everything. Boy, those should be hit. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to talk to Hero about this. I do not like the length on the two-handed axe. It's way too long. Yeah, it's just way too long of an axe. I can't get through. Get out of my way. Move out the way. Oh, nice chamber block from a militia archer and a block. Another chamber block. Was it chamber or just a regular block? That's just a trained archer. Golly. Look at this. Yeah, I don't think you fixed it good enough, Tail World. Little too much blocking still. It's a little too much. How many did I get? I got 16 of them. I got 175. I think that's speed bonus. Or is that headshot? No, I actually could be headshot. And so now there's a new way you can actually power level roguery in 1.2.5. I haven't made a video on it yet. Now, this is my town, so all of the prisoners are going to be sold, and all the lords will be automatically deposited into my dungeon. But how you can go ahead and power level is you can go ahead and you could let me show it this way. Because I haven't made a video on it yet. I wanted to, but I just, probably we'll let Shiza do it. They will all gain the roguery. Oh, I'm actually full. I have to get rid of some. The Master Archer. Well, I got some good troops. Yeah, I gotta take him. Shiza doesn't have any. He's got 3. Oh, I don't actually have any reduced escape chance. Well, my big brother does. But you know, I don't have to do that. Under the new system, you don't have to buy the prisoners. As soon as I go back to town, it's going to be automatically, they're going to put them in my dungeon. So let me give Shiza these. But this is how you would actually power level. What's up, Cyber? How you doing, buddy? So what you do is you go back to your town, and you'll see where they gained roguery. Boom, they gained roguery. Now what you do is you leave town, and then you just hand all of the prisoners that you would normally sell, hand them to the person that you want to power level roguery, which is what I'm doing with Shiza right now. So I just give her all of these lords. I don't know if you get anything for lords. And because you stepped out of town, it's instantaneous. So now I'll go back in again, and boom, she just gained 2 points of roguery. That is how you can power level roguery, because you can come out of battles with hundreds of prisoners. And so that's all you do. And I think I messed up in my video, somebody said, where I had stated that your party, your personal party gets sold, and I actually didn't mean to say that. So that's what you would do if you want a power level. Just pull all these guys out, step out of town, hand them over to the other person, and it's done. Okay, what now? I almost sent you a message yesterday, Cyber, and had you look at what I was going through. It was terrible. It was awful. All right, so they are losing the food. This is the problem that I'm going to have, and I got to stop this right now. This is not what you want. This is what's hurting me. I got to put a stop to it. The only good news about doing this is that you can use these troops to hand over to your people. But a lot of these have to go away. Yeah, I got over 400 troops right now. So they're great for refilling up troops of your clan parties. Yeah, you just, although we don't have many. Yikes, 112. Okay. We're going to have to get rid of some. And it doesn't help that they don't have a lot of food variety for actually getting a lot of steward. Although, I do have useful companions in, so I can talk to them. No, I can't. Why can't I? Huh. I gotta figure that out. How come I can't give her food items? Oh, there it is. Let me inspect your inventory. 2, 4, she's got 7. So she's missing 2 food items, which is really important to gaining steward. You want to have full food variety. And she's also missing beer. There, now she's got full food variety. And this should be the last one, because I don't think Wow, these guys are they're not that good. I have to get rid of a bunch of these. There's a way too many troops sitting in here. That's burning up all my food and my money. All right. So, yeah, a lot of these are going to go. And I got to stop the recruiting. They're all eating food. Costing me money. I don't know how good a hire it is. But I don't need all of them. Armed traders can go. And we'll get rid of the lower tiers. All right. Let's bump that down now. There we go. Now it's positive food. It was -9. Now it's positive 13. So we do need to get rid of them. I could donate them to these guys. I don't know if there's any bug with this. He won't let me do it. Ananda did put up the one for prisoners, though. For influence. I don't really care. I'm just going to get rid of them. Goodbye. Let's upgrade first. Now we can get rid of them all. Yeah, I left that on. That was not the smartest thing to do. Oh, wow. I still got 100. Probably the archers are the biggest thing. I gotta look at how many I have. Oh, yeah, I got 53 peons. I don't need them. I got quite a bit of cav. But I don't need so many. I gotta get rid of something. I could spend more time going through this, but I honestly don't want to. I guess I'm just gonna get rid of the Equites because I don't want to spend 20 million years. I can get more peons very quickly. Yeah, it was kind of a mistake to do that. But now it also brought me up to positive money. And there should be no prisoners. You can see how there's none. They deposited all lords and sold all prisoners. Hello, she's an end goal for, I couldn't tell you, Cyber. Tail World won't talk to me. So I can't get information on that. I don't know what their plan is. Probably just send them in. There's only 112. But no RTS.
Under my command, charge!
Send them in. Where's my RTS? I gotta watch that GitHub link to see if he updates it. Frustrating thing about the mods, though, and that's where Tail World making only one beta branch really kills it because they don't want to make additional branches. You know, stuff broke between 1.2.0 and 1.2.5. And a lot of people don't realize you're on 1.2.5, not 1.2.0. It only says that on Steam. But if you update your game, you're going to be only on 1.2.5. There is no other beta branch. I don't even see anybody. Oh, they're there. Goodbye. Oh, I never even did skills. I don't think I did my skills. I don't see anybody. Nobody? Oh, I guess not. I don't need anybody. This headshot? No. I guess I'm just gonna take this one because I do get 2 perks with it. And the battle morale loss isn't a huge deal, especially when I have loyalty and honor. I don't have many troops that are under tier 3. Only in shield wall formation, so I guess I'm gonna take phalanx then. There really isn't anything else to take. And we're gonna go with probably swing speed. And there is your... Oof. Dang, Paris. For this campaign, I am an infantry captain. So normally I would, 100%. But since I want to be able to max all these skills and then start working on throwing, I want to put all the available points here. Normally, oh, absolutely I would. I'm very big into having 7 in social, 7 intelligence minimum. So everybody else for this one, I have actually roles for everybody else. I'm just not running any of the skills myself. So just to switch it up, something different. So I'm not running the same thing every single time. People want variety. Well, that sucks. That's control. Probably take the endurance. No, can I actually catch those knives now? Probably not with 11. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to catch them. Nah. Alright, here we go. Another army. Well, let me go stop by town in case we got prisoners. Sell everything off. There you guys go. Alright, now we'll go back after them. We're using it as just a little trap base. That's all this is. They'll keep coming after it because they don't see many people there. And we're just going to... Soon we'll peace out with them. So this is the 400-meter one. I don't know if that was you that sent me that message, but somebody sent me a message saying that, yeah, it was changed. His skills are assigned. All points are assigned. So I will definitely have to be checking that out, because that's really going to suck, because then it makes my how to turn your big brother, that video almost obsolete. Because once you play 1.2, you don't need that video anymore. In which I hope they didn't mess up again and make him an absolute just trash person. I mean, that's what they did the last time. He was absolutely trash. He wasn't a good governor, party leader, nothing. Which might inspire me to play probably a sandbox. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for the campaign. The next offline campaign after the World Conquest. I'm trying to figure out what.
Soldiers! Forward! Soldiers, forward! Archers, move! Stand apart!
That's going to hurt, because then you need to get yourself an additional person. Although if he does have high... Well, he could still be a governor. He just wouldn't have the reduced escape chance. That's all. Because 2 of the militia perks are in one-handed and pull-on. No RTS. I'm getting some of the pretty good perks going. I want to get on the edge. Hiding behind somebody with a shield, because I don't have one. They're moving over. They might be going into a shield wall. Are you honestly throwing 77 meters away? Wow. I guess that dude's got some skill. Wow. Not getting a lot of kills out of it. Oh yeah, you better run. Oh, it disappeared on me. Thanks a lot. I was gonna pick it up. Oh. I got that person in the leg. I got him. I didn't get the horse. So he's only got 28 life left. Yeah, you're lucky I don't have any javelins. Goodbye. Hello there. Goodbye. Yeah, come on back here. Yeah, come on. Oh, I missed him. Yep, goodbye. Yeah, look out. I'll get your horse. We're gonna go for his horse. Oh, I missed him. They just won't come in. I got his horse. That's crazy how they won't come in. Ah, got his horse. Goodbye. We've only gotten that 16 in all the... They must have really reduced the damage on arrows. Wow. I mean, I remember earlier patches, you could just throw 50 peons out and they would just destroy them. I know range makes a huge difference, but my word, 16 of them after all this time? Why am I not seeing it? I'm not seeing it the second time. It won't show me the placement. Oh, great. Well, that's awesome.
Archers, forward! Troops, move! Soldiers, forward!
Goodbye. Dang. Come on. Come on. Come on. Time to switch to the axe. I realized it wasn't going to block. Yeah, I got to shorten this thing up a ton. So I'm going to have to get a new axe made and then have Hero adjust the mod for me. I don't know what they're doing. Hello, Draco, Relin, Luchin. Oop, I'm not even paying attention. I was watching chat. Whoops. See ya. God. Oh, it's a veteran bowman. Excuse me, a forest bandit. Ah, that was dumb. Missed them. I think I was a little too tall on that one. And my queen. God, do I miss RTS. Almost 9 minutes. Gee. Ah, that sucks. So it's kind of advantageous to keep running back into my town. I don't know how many they got. They got one in there. Keep running back to my town, and they'll deposit all their lords. He's got 2. So why do I need to buy him? Right now, he's going to deposit those lords into my dungeon. I don't have to do it. Think. You know what? Now I don't know for sure. Do they sell their prisoners, and those are just prisoners from my clan that are going in there? Huh. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's my leadership? All right, we got 5 more points till we get talent magnet. And I honestly don't care. I would pay for a DLC if Tailworld did enough work on it. I wouldn't care at this point. We've invested so much time into the game that if they're going to come out with something really good, I would definitely pay for it. I think I better hold on to those. Better hold on to javelins, because I do want to switch over to javelins. Yeah, prison breaks are going to be good finally again. That's really good news, because they pretty much killed them. I'd like to say it was because they listened to me, but honestly, I don't think it is. And then they should be good on food. So why don't I go ahead and put them in my stash? So I have all that grain, and I do not need all that grain. Go. Same thing with fish. You get a ton of grain and fish. I should have a brewery in here. I think I do. Yeah, it all has 3 good shops to it. If I wanted to buy them, which that's something I need to look into. You know, Strat said that he felt workshops were good. And so I really got to look into that, because if they are, then I want to work on a workshop video if they're good. I have a feeling. Wait a minute. Do I have any? No, I don't have any. I have feeling we've taken enough and they're going to want to peace out soon. No support. Yeah, no support for either of them. I don't know how support's going to go if they changed anything in the code. All I know is after they fixed the problem with massive payment on the last kingdom, my vassals do not want to peace out. They want nothing to do with it. There's one. Marika. What was I doing with her? I was just giving her all the other stats. That's it. What do I want to do? As far as taking a fee, I'm not that keen to do it because that's a little bit of a distance to travel. But does it have cows? No, see, that belongs to that castle. All you would get, you get horses and plaques. That belongs to Omar. So I'd have to take that castle, probably get these two, and this castle grabs these two. Boy, think about taking all these castles right here. All that stuff going to my town. I got these guys kept together right now. I feel like I want to do something, though. Let me check the defenders here. In the recruitment process. Yeah, I got the recruitment at 100. All right, that's good. And then with Epi, I should have it 197. All right, so they're good. We're training those up to legionaries. And I'm not sure what we're doing with the castle. Oh, I didn't even turn on training. There we go. Although it is a castle, it could train up elite cataphracts. I have no clue. They don't really justify anything that they're doing to let you know what your thought process. You don't get like that real good developers blog where you can really pick the brains of the developers and start to say, okay, now I understand where they're coming from. I understand the roadmap. You don't have any of that with Tail World. All you get is a ton of questions. And that's exactly what we have, is just questions. We don't know. Do I want to take another fee? Okay, well, if I'm going to break away, now is about time to break away. When they're at war with Britannia, the West, and Sturgia, for them to come all the way up here to get me, I mean, that's like, I can't understand why they would do that. Although we got declared war on. That's a little bit different than us declaring war. Do I want to go after it? Do I want to take that castle? Dathma? It's got just horses and black. Now, maybe I should. Now that I think about it. It would give a spawn point, though. That's what I... See, they got a spawn point there where the AI can actually spawn. So the hope is that Britannia would take that. And that's why I'm a little bit worried about taking this. I think it would go to me just by distance. The only other person that would have a shot would be him. And then I don't know who the third one would be. Probably this person here is what I'm thinking. But it would give me a chance to do another siege. And it was still 245. And now we get the new system. Oh, no, it's a castle. Castles aren't going to upgrade. Not like towns. It's building normally. And you don't get that massive town one where they build 4 or 5. And somebody did make a really good point concerning that, in which you would think about it, although a castle should be the same way. Wouldn't you already have siege equipment built in preparation for a siege? Why would you build siege engines, weapons when a siege starts? Why wouldn't you have them ready to go? Oh my word, got declared by the ASUS too. Yeah, this is a time to break away. I really wanted to hit 250 on leadership, but if there's a time to break away when they have 4 wars going on, now's the time to do it. Which, I don't even know where my list is to name my kingdom. I gotta find my list. I could have just went when they had 1 siege engine. I didn't actually have to do this. I'm taking quite a bit of time to get this done. But I'm not in a world conquest. So I guess I shouldn't be that concerned about it. Look at that, it's already done. And they only have 200 troops.
Follow your sergeants.
Wonder how good he is. Although the advantage of making him captain is I get all his perks. Hey, Layden, not much. Just took out a couple people that went after my castle. But the Southern Empire is getting everybody declaring war on them. Everybody but I think Blandia and the Kuz. Well, no. Sturgia, Britannia, Western Empire, ASUS, they've all declared war on us. So that's why I'm thinking now's a good time to actually break away. Oh, I need to check. Are we bugged? We might be bugged. What you have to do is watch for this. I put this in my video, the changes. You see how there's nobody here? The AI doesn't realize it. Look at them just standing there. They're not doing anything. You have to put 1 ladder up. This will activate it. Now all of a sudden the AI is going to come over here. You're going to see our guys coming over here. You only need to put 1 ladder up. That's something to watch out for when you start sieging now, and if you're using ladders. Where's the other ladder? Other side? There can only be 1 set of ladders. Now they're pushing it back down. I actually planned on doing that campaign. Oh, they already made it up. Okay, they're good. I've been talking about doing that campaign for the last 6 to 12 months. Actually, I probably have a vote. I think I have a vote on it in my community post, where I asked people if they wanted to see it, and it didn't win the vote. It's only on 1.2.5, Layden. That I know of. I don't remember seeing it happen on 1.2.4. This is the problem I had in the World Conquest. This thing is so long that it has a problem hitting. It is way too long. And now I got those guys there. You gotta watch out for those archers. The Grim Reaper Jr.'s okay. They all run? There they are. Now I can get out the axe. Because I have no obstruction from people, now I can pull out the axe. It's just, you can see how long the axe is. Way too long. I mean, it's good for this. For hitting them way up there, but in close, this is a terrible weapon to use. Which that's gonna I think it's gonna alter my video because this should have been the stats that are in my video. Cap it, huh? The traditional way or the exploit way? Because the traditional way takes forever. Look at that. Minus 15 morale. Yeah, it's clear that it's time for you to determine what to do. It doesn't say it, but it will in just a second. You'll see it. You hear disgruntled murmurings among the troops who have been denied their customary right of pillage. I think that is when you take a fief, not at least not of your same culture. I don't know about kingdom yet, because obviously you have the empire. I think it's going to be culture. So I gained morale and then I lose 15. I just hate pillaging and getting rid of stuff to make it worse. Why would I want to make my town worse? And look at that, got put into the dungeon. Now I actually have to wait. It takes me somewhere around 500 to 800 days, depending on how many points I put in social. That's what it really depends on. Yeah, it'll go to me. They're all 100, so I'll just abstain. Yeah, I got the castle. Which is fine. It's just something else for the AI to go after. They want to make peace. Okay, so we got 48 hours to decide on that. I don't know if we could influence. I'm trying to think how to work this. All right, recruitment at 100. They are gaining food. That's cool. They're barely losing food. That's something I need to watch. Five attributes? You can't max it then. Yeah, you can't do it. You got to have 8 for trade. So yeah, you can't get that done. Oh, I love that. Absolutely love that. What do we got here? This would rebel. Oh no. Castles can't rebel. But they're not going to build anything. So I might as well just cancel it. Even though I'm just going to have to cancel it. They're not going to build. In which, no, I actually have to switch to festival and games. Because if I don't, it's going to drop by 32. It's going to go down to 14 loyalty, which means the militia won't fight. Yeah, that's just to get to 302, Layden. So by putting 8 points in, it is going to take you forever to level. It's going to be terrible. I mean, if you're going to be trying to get 300 trade on your own, you almost have to have 10 points into social. It's really that bad. I still think it is a terrible mistake for Tail World to do. That everything as a price should be 275. They should get rid of the 275s together. They're junk. They're really just trash. I think they're absolutely trash. Minus 20% cost of recruiting minor clans. Okay, only if you use minor clans. Minus 30% ransom cost for your freedom. I hardly ever get captured. If you spend 10,000 or more, which I'm probably not going to do, and then this is a governor perk. How many NPCs actually get 275? They should eliminate the 275 perks and move this down to 275. That simple. I in fact told them this, and I haven't heard anything from Tail World. Where, I wonder if they're going to go to my castle. Where am I at now? Okay, Marika got 275 scouting. I'm 246. I really didn't want to start my new kingdom until I got my last party. Marika, I wonder how much this changes. I rarely ever get this. I have to wait till I exit out, I think. Walk it off. And my queen. They don't use, only if you're gonna have a governor would you pick it. About to level 2. But they don't use the discarded weapons, I believe. And now at least they're gaining roguery. Which is gonna mean more money for you because they're gonna get more loot. It's a good change to make it easier for you. Efficient campaigner. That way less wages. Alright. I went up 0.13 speed, which is actually really, really good. What, are you giving me a wrap there? Yeah, because somebody wanted me to name that on my guide channel. Oh. They wanted me to call it, I think it was Flesson's Lessons. No, that was stupid. That was stupid. I should have let them start sieging, then I could have attacked and then taken this one out. Or do I just break away now? I could break away now and get them caught. Yeah, I think we're going to break away. All right, so first thing I want to do is I want to get rid of these guys in my party. I want to get away from them, or my guys will try to attack them. So let's get rid of these guys. There. I don't want to do that because now my guys, I have to disband for this to happen, or they're going to just go back after them. All right, take care, Layden. So now we have to disband the army. Anything I want to do? Well, they're getting paid a lot. Ooh, she's got royal privilege. At least she's got serfdom. That's going to help me. Get rid of your militia. Wow. She actually got rid of it. What a dork. Why would you vote down royal privilege at a 50-50? Boy, she's dumb. Golly, that is like one of the dumbest things I've seen. It's 50-50. So why are you voting it down? Oh, they only got 3 members, though. It might be a little bit negative. Oh, geez. All right, so that should be close to 20. There's quite a few of these people I do not have relation with. All right. Here we go. Now, I'm sure I'm going to get declared war on here very soon. Oh, crap. Oh. I forgot. Whoopsie. I had to create the kingdom. Can't find my list right now. Oh, I don't have my list, so until I can name it, I'm just going to go with that. They're actually going to lose. Two, 330, 4. It's actually a very close battle. I don't know who's going to lose. 40, 270, 320. Yeah, it's an insanely close battle. I wish they would lose. Because if they lose and get taken prisoner, then I would take out these guys, release all of them for relation. All these guys would get released for relation. But I don't know if they're going to win or not. Yeah, this is 1.2.5. I had a few graphic glitches in sieges, which are very intensive. Graphics or resource intensive. But besides that, it's pretty good. 150, 170. They do have the lead. Let's walk up on top of them. They do have the lead right now. I'm hoping that the Southern Empire wins. Yeah, they have a massive lead. All right, I gotta watch this closely. Gotcha.
If you please, stop.
I can just send everybody.
Give them hell!
They got 140. Now release all of these guys for relation. And then I don't know if it's in 1.2.5. We're about to find out. When you release somebody who's been taken captive, you gain so much charm, it's ridiculous. Although charm doesn't really matter anymore. I think end relation too. I think you gain something like 40 or 50 relation. So that's a massive way to gain both charm and relation. Grim Reaper Jr. in the house. You guys just gonna walk by him? Yeah, definitely got to get a hold of Hero. Dismounted. No, I think I got him. That was 168 damage. That sucked. Come on back here. No? I see you. Nah, I can't. Oh, that was it. I will figure that out here really soon. I'm going to test them. See, your relation only increased by 11. 10. Now, wait till we get to the other guys. We're going to see if they left that massive charm and relation in. Okay, we freed him. Relation is getting, look at that, 50. Although I keep, yeah, it's going up there. Yeah, that was good. Now, if I wanted to take more prisoners, I could. Troops will take top tiers. I don't really care about any others right now. I don't want troops. And I'm sure my people already got troops from that. I do have to get policies enacted. I think it's 75 now, though. I'm pretty sure it is. But I can't wait in my town either. Since the AI has that magical, we know what's going on thing. Oh, I didn't get any. So I got to get out of here. That way they only think, well, there's still 700 defenders, 500 militia. I had somebody tell me not long ago that you can't get 500 militia. I tried to tell the person, I don't think you realize you can get 1,000 militia. It is possible. A good governor, the right policies, daily project, Britannia, you can get 1,000 militia in a town. What do you think a lot of Britannian have? They have a lot of times 600 to 800, and they don't have, I don't think, the policies or the governor. So the only one I'm at war with right now is Southern Empire. But policies got to be first. So we got to get those enacted. Okay. Here's our first. Okay, first policy. Maybe Sacred Majesty. Yeah, because it's going to give me 3 more right away. I kind of like taking that because it gives me 3 immediately. Wow, only 16 influence. I'm used to having nearly 25 when I create my kingdom. But we are only on day, what is it, 700? 750? And creating our kingdom? That's not that far into the game. Normally, I'm way past day 1,000 before I make mine. God, this is painful at 16. I'm usually a lot, and Also, the charm thing hurt too. Tail World killing the 275 perk. They absolutely killed it. It's just capped at 5. Where before it was 1 point for every 5 points past 250. The description was wrong. That's what it was. So it was possible for you to get, what was that, 80, 13 influence a day. Where now, nope. And I'm not really set to be going yet. Yeah, we're 247 and a half. I want to get my 5th party ready, which means I almost should be recruiting. Oh, they're up to 199 in the garrison. Which, wait a minute. Yeah, Max is ready to go. Wait a minute. 1, 2. Yeah, Max is ready to go. I should buy a workshop just to see. But man, this is kind of painful. I could go after Diathma. Nah, that's pretty far over there. But only getting 16 a day and then them nerfing another perk where you used to get it used to be minus 50% influence cost for initiating kingdom decisions, and then they nerfed it to 25. So now instead of it costing 50 influence, it costs 75. So I can't even create one now. Not sure why we're worried about nerfing skills, but for some reason that's a top priority right now. I mean, I could technically go. Who would I go after? Probably, no, I let a lot of sturgeons go. That does suck. I don't really, this is a bad spot right now. Probably the first, I probably should get the other one. It's not Sacred Majesty. Which one is it? Not Royal Privilege. Royal Guard? Yeah. So now I can go into town and I could take 60 more out of my garrison. I didn't update yet. Come on. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Was that tier 5? No, that was ruler. That should come up. There it is. Yeah. I was like, wait, the other one was tier 5 plus clans, their ruler get an additional 40 party size. So I almost messed that up. And I don't want crossbowmen. That's better. Much better. That would give me actually more influence. Because your influence is based on your party size. Your army size, I should say. And our clan army, it still says 16.37. I thought it would go up a little bit. Oh, it says clan members. Maybe it's not your party size, it's only theirs. Yeah, I kind of wanted to do something different. Instead of obviously going after Zayonica like I would do, something like that. I wanted to just be different about this. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing any intelligence skills. Just try to be a little bit different. So, I mean, I could. Who do I go to war with? I would want to go to go to war with Sturgia just to grab these castles. How much does the influence cost, though? I need 150 influence to go to war when I have no vest. Who am I trying to convince? I don't know. I don't know why you need influence to do that. And we should probably let this guy go. Let him go. But yeah, I can't even declare war yet. That sucks. Marika's up to 99 roguery. Nice. And I am making money too. Alright, there he goes. He only needs 50, and that will give him +1 more militia. Which, should I move him? They only have 114. They're both doing okay. Oh, that's right, because I took this under the 1.25 system, it instantly got militia. If you siege this town right now and took it over, it would be equipped with about 300 militia instantly on the new system. Because it's got 8,000 prosperity, it would probably be right around 300 and 320 militia. It's kind of, I like that system, that you auto get militia. I don't think it's bad at all. And I really can't do anything until I can get some influence. I mean, I can go after the Empire, but I only got 600 troops. At least when I get 250 per talent magnet, it'll bump me up over 700 to close to 750. That's not so bad. I just hate the sitting and waiting, though. 248.5. 1.5 to go. Still got 200 in the garrison. I don't need a garrison that big. I thought I bumped it down to 100. Because those are the troops that I'm going to use to fill out my next party when I get talent magnet. Once we get talent magnet, we're pretty much good to go. I don't know how long it's going to take to get. It might only take a couple minutes. Maybe about 5. Yeah, that's the new system. Based on the I believe it's prosperity. You know, a town that's got 300 or 3,000 prosperity, or a castle, might only get between 50 to 125 militia. But towns like this, oh, it'll be a ton. Because if you think about it, the militia are, you know, people from the town. People would possibly sign up right away, be conscripted, whatever it might be. Okay, so we have enough to declare war now. Now I'm kind of waiting because I do have that war declaration money sitting right there. So we could go to war. They are still sieging that? Who is sieging that? I mean, if it was the Sturgeons, it wouldn't be a bad idea to do a betrayal. So I'm going to go check if that's Sturgia. It's not like the Southern Empire, I think. Yeah, it is. The only problem with that is I don't really want them becoming a full clan. Or are they already a full clan? I can take these guys out, betray them. and take them all prisoner. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 lords. Because the KDR is still about 1.5 to 2. So these 200 defenders are going to take these guys down to about 400 or so. They're going to go for a while. Yeah, these guys are going to sit here. Probably about 400, 450, I think. Yeah, probably about 450. So I can take them out if I want to. Do I want to betray them? Ooh, they're actually going pretty quick now. They're actually going a lot faster than I thought they would. And then technically I could walk in and go after these guys. Oh, I gotta go now. If I'm gonna do it. Okay, so am I gonna do it? I wouldn't mind doing a betrayal. I gotta just be careful because I don't have the reduced escape chance. Damn. They're all party leaders. And unfortunately, I am not running any roles in this campaign. 2 people. Nicole, you need to get Doctor's Oath ASAP. That's really hurting a lot. But once again, they need medicine. Paris. Paris is... He's my engineer. He is maxed on his athletics. But I wanted to keep going on bow. She's, alright, you can get that. She's is actually my best one right now. She's already got that full. That's really done for right now. All I need to do is put 2 points into leadership and then max out medicine. So she's doing really good. Alright, Max. Let me get you going into your leadership. He's going to run the next group. Do I betray him? Because now, Joseph, they instantly go inside. They don't take it over and travel inside anymore. But I could just siege this if I wanted to. I think I'd have to attack a lord, though. I'd have to declare war. Yeah, it's dumb how it is now. I'd love to take these 2 caps. You know what? I think we're going to do it. Yeah. It's almost there, too. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and betray him. As somebody once said, hello there.
Hear me!
Weird positioning. No battle orders, which sucks. Because I helped them.
Cavalry, move!
Which you guys don't want to mess around with me too much. Because I happen to have all my cav on that side.
Infantry, forward! Horsemen, move!
And I don't have good line of sight. Oh, here they come.
Infant form, charge! Archer, loose!
Yeah, I'll rock your world. Grim Reaper Jr. for the win. God, I love this thing. I think it's the favorite thing I've ever built in the entire game. Ooh, you're lucky. Ooh, I hit his horse, but I couldn't get him. Hello there. I think they're doing a tactical retreat. Yeah, they're gone. Well, they supposedly they changed the AI mechanic to where the lower tiers aren't as powerful. I can't honestly say that I feel I can tell that in battle, but I don't like the block chance. It is just, to me, tournaments aren't fun to do anymore. When you get blocked 10, 15 times in a row, and it's just, and because I am not good at kicking also. I mean, that is one thing. But if you miss a kick, I mean, you're pretty much screwed. That was 187 damage. Let me see if I can catch this dude. Oh, hello. These guys getting in my way. I want to get a couple shots in, but I guess I can't. I should let him go now for relation. In case I want to recruit them. And then we'll take the... Ooh, Lordlies. Look at that. But I actually don't want them. That would be... Let's give him to Max. Since he's about to start his own party. I could... I don't think you can declare war. Yeah, I got where I can knock them off. I don't think this... Let's see if they fix this. Oh, I did. Sweet. They fixed it. Before, if you attacked a village or something like that, it would, they're building fast, aren't they? Yeah, they're going to build fast. Hello? They're only going to get one. I could probably just run the back. It's going to be close. Two might be a little bit more iffy. They're going to get two of them up. No. I guess we need to build. Yeah, I got something like a 25% chance to dismount on a heavy hit. It's something like that in the polearm tree. I don't have time to do both. I can't go after this and defend mine. I'm definitely not going here with one catapult, a ballista, and I have no fire catapult. No, that is not happening. I forget which one it is. $30 damage amounts. Wait a minute, where is it? There it is, hard knock. 25% chance of knocking enemy down with a hard hit. I think that counts for dismounting as well. Oh no, there's a 25% chance for dismounting with a heavy hit. Alright, so we got him done. Now we can grab Talent Magnet. And immediately I need to make him a party. No, Strat is not my brother. Mac? I gotta go back and get troops. He needs to have 40%, which would be about 33, 34 troops. So we'll just give him that right there. Now I can pull him into my group. Alright, now we'll go get him his troops. And go defend that castle. Strat and I live about 1,500 miles away from each other. That would be, what, about over 2,000 kilometers if you're outside the U.S. We live far away. I don't know, they might take it. But that's why I did want a second one, just in case. We do need to pick him up some troops. He can get about 40 right now. Let's see how many that is. I probably could just give him most of them. Yeah, I probably should. And I want him. Let's see how bad this is. Oh, he's got same thing, just missing dates and beer. Meat. I want him to gain Steward as quickly as possible. And that's why I'm giving him extra stuff. There. Now he's going to gain a ton of Steward. Oh. Alright, now I remember what happened. Whoopsie. I forgot about that. You get negative influence. Well, okay, well that ain't gonna work. Is that 2 or 3 armies? Looks like just 2, an 800 and a 400. That's just 2, right? Yeah, they got 1100. I think I can take them. Making sure that's just 2. They're already down to 1,000. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go soon. I don't have influence. I'd have to reform it. I could reform it right now. If we're far enough away. Let's hope we're far enough away. That's a bad bug in the code. It doesn't cost me anything to do that for influence, but they won't let me do it. And here goes his steward. As I said, he's going to gain a ton of steward. And I would think I'd want him as my infantry or horse archer captain. No, cav, probably cav captain. All right, so it's about time to go. How many are they down to? They're down to 750. Now we can walk in and take them out. When a fief gets down to approximately 60 to 70 defenders, that's when an instant victory can happen. So when you get them to 100 defenders left, that's the time in which you say, okay, now I need to go. So I can see they have 79 left, which means they're about to get an instant victory. There, this will give me influence too. All right, now I don't think they're going to come after me. I honestly don't think they will. I think I'm going to have to once again go to them. Just always remember 100 is the mark. When you see 100, you want to go. Just kind of think of it that way. That's your safe bet. I don't know if they're going to come after me or not. It looks like they are. I saw them dip their head right there. Yeah, there they are. Yeah, because it's going to be time. Yes, I don't know why this thing is so long. This axe is... I don't know if I made that mistake or Hero made that mistake. I'm assuming it's me. But this handle is way too long. Maybe that's because this is more meant for somebody on a horse. I think that's why. Dismounted him, dismounted him. Who wants some? See ya. Gotcha. Ha ha! Oh, that was my guy. I don't care about them. I care about you. Come on. Oh, you jerk. They're probably out running now. Ah, I couldn't get to them. There's one. Goodbye. Any others? There's one. Down off your horse. I dismounted him. Goodbye. Yeah, they should be finished. I think I'm going to have to swap it out. This thing is absolutely horrendous. Or the easiest thing for me to do is just get Hero to change the code. See ya. Dismounted. Horse dead. 262 damage to the mount. God, Grim Reaper Jr. They're probably running. See one there. Oh, there's the pausing. You just got dismounted. Hello there. Goodbye. He fled. I only got 5 kills. I'm definitely going to have to grab something, though. There's actually some decent troops. It should take more. We'll probably have a use for all of them, but honestly, I don't feel like messing around with it right now. Not that I know of, Unicorn. I wish I knew of a good way for it, but I don't.
Yours is not a face, I know.
Hello there. So these guys, I would assume, tried to escape and couldn't escape? Or these guys escaped from battle and were sitting there and I caught them? So I'm just going to go ahead and F1, F3 it. It's just going to be quicker to send my cab in than for me to actually go in. And I wish I knew if we were getting 1.2.6 as live or beta. Now that I think about it, I probably said that wrong. I'm just assuming 1.2.6 is going to be live, but are they going to hotfix 1.2.5 into 1.2.6, or are they just going to port 1.2.5 over? I guess that's probably a better way that I should have put it. Releasing these guys is going to get me a lot of relation. Yeah, it can be lower than that, but that's when you really want to draw a red flag and say, start thinking about it. But this is a trap technique that I use. The AI knows exactly how many troops I have in here. They have that crystal ball. Militia are easily replenished. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to step away, even though they do have lords in there, which I probably should grab. Take all your lords. All. And I could take prisoners and hand them over to my guys, which you should be doing this. You should be taking these prisoners, handing them over to your clan parties, so they're going to turn them in and get roguery. It's what you should be doing if you want to spend that little extra time, because the more roguery they have, the more money they are going to make. Roguery is a calculation of battle loot for your clan parties. So it's actually something important that you want to take care of. You want to get them a few points into it. Help offset the cost. Right now, my garrison and party expenses are 4,700. The main party is 3,000. But what's the cool thing, because we just got done with battle, you can see that income from parties right above the red one, 2,800. Because of loot. Battle, you actually get money from battle from the Lord. You take a percentage of it. So it's really good to do it. Why are they at 200? I shouldn't be at 200. Oh, I didn't move it down like an idiot. Move it down to 140. They don't have the food to be doing this. I wish you could get relation by releasing them. So I don't have that. We'll probably get some to Max. How many can Max use? Right now, 11. Yikes. Okay, 1, 2, 2, 9. There we go. Here you go, Max. And I can actually grab more now. I want to be full up on them. Not crossbowmen. We'll leave those in there because they're actually pretty good. There we go. All right, we're at least positive now, thankfully. Who's over here? What do we have going on over this way? Another chance to go after them? They'd have to have an army come up. My hope would be that a sturgeon army would come up and attack them, but with me taking out what they threw at that castle, I don't think there's any way they can stop them. How many do they have? I didn't see. Yeah, 151. They have no chance. Unless they've got a 750-man army, they will not go after them. I still doubt they're going to come after me. I didn't check. Did I have the same? I just got to make sure that I did recruitment right. Yeah, 100. Okay, I did recruitment right. But yeah, now they're plus food. That's why I wanted to lower down the recruitment. Somebody today showed me in Discord how they were losing 5,000 a day, and they wondered what they could do. And just one of their towns was costing them 4,000 a day in their garrison. Like, get rid of the garrison. You don't have to pay them. You don't have to feed them. Just use militia. I've got 639 militia right now. I don't even know what the top is going to be. I don't know what the max is. I don't know what. I'm missing one policy. How much is it getting? It's still getting 152. And that doesn't include the policy. So this is probably going to hit 800 militia in this town as a non-Battanian. And I gotta watch out for an axe. I don't like the length only at 62. If I get a chance to go over, then I'll go check it out. But until then, I'm not going to worry about it. And I got those bad boys ready to go. Legendary Lowland Longbow? Not as good as a legendary step 4 ball. Oh, that's why. It's only tier 3. That's why. Do we have a bow? Well, we don't have a good bow. Wow. I didn't really set up for this, did I? That was a mistake. Alright, so they took it. Now, what I'm wondering is if Sturge is going to try to take it back. Yes. Go ahead, take it back. Oh, I think they're hanging in there because the guys are in there. Yep, the guys are in there. So I'm hoping these guys come out and leave. Then they go to siege. I'll help them. Yeah, they're going to win. We just got to send everybody on a attack right away. Because I would assume that we're going to be rushing right after them. I hate not getting battle orders. And I don't like this map. Where's our good old RTS? I sure hope the guy fixes it and it's not abandoned again. I'd like to get my other mods working. Tweaks, which who knows if that mod might be dead forever, unfortunately. And then trying to hit him. And getting the prisoner, not prisoner tab on Encyclopedia Extender. It was just updated, that I know for a fact. But I'm hoping that the guy does it. I'm not too optimistic about it because I sent him a message and he didn't say a word to me. So definitely not optimistic that he's going to do it. Yep, turned your back. Not the smartest thing to do against me. Not with this bad boy. That was a low hit. It was only 122 damage. That's a recruit blocking me. I don't, like I said, I don't mind the block chance. I just want them to make an option for it where you can increase the difficulty harder or not. So you can get it right to where you feel comfortable. But it feels like, once again, they went from one extreme to the other. They went from it being a little bit easy to sometimes now too difficult. Yeah, somebody did do that to RTS. And same thing, Lesser Scholar did virtually the same thing. But somebody did take it over, but hasn't updated RTS yet. Because that's the link that I have in the other live streams and playthroughs. There'll be a link to the ones that worked on 1.2.4 and on older versions. So we're waiting to see if he's going to update it. Look at that, +1 militia. I did not realize they had one in polearm that high up. Never realized it. But obviously, we're taking a double party leader. Oh, well, the guy that... What are you talking about? The guy that does RTS now? He updated it not long ago. We're in the last patch or two. So, that guy's good. And she is going to get party size. Yeah, it's just we gotta wait a little bit. It's only been out, what, Thursday? When did it come out? Thursday? I think it was Thursday. And then we want low tier, preventative, drill sergeant, medicine. Exactly. I think that's actually a very smart thing to do. Is only update on the live branches. Especially with Tailworld's new system. Why do I have Bitter Draft as an archer? Because he's a surgeon? That's why. Alright, let's see what we got going on here now. Okay, so they have 165. Should I move him over? Because then it might let them come over here to attack instead. I should move him over. Look at those horse villages. That's some money. If you do it right, you can make a ton of money when they're connected to horse villages. Yeah, I don't honestly mind that too much either. If they only updated the mods on the live branch, I would be fine with it. I would probably still cover the beta branch as people have interest in it and I like to know what's going on with it. But as far as my offline campaigns, I would very much rather prefer to have them on a live branch than a beta branch. Because I actually had to record one of the last episodes of the World Conquest because of the stupid bug. It's an episode that's coming up pretty soon. I was already uploaded to YouTube. I had to delete it and record another one. That it? Yep, that's it. We got 277 now. We could go policies now. In fact, I want to get the policy for militia. That would be Canton's. Yep. Daily militia increased by 1. Recruits runs 20% faster. Sweet. There are a couple others in there. I don't think I am clan tier 5. We don't really have much outside of our territory right now. Yeah, as soon as it goes to live, I'm probably going to stay on live for a while. I don't think I'm going to go to anything else. I'm tired of it messing with mods. But we got to wait for Tailworld to give us their blessing that they're going to give us a branch that we can stay on, where right now we can't. They will not let us do it. That sucks. And I probably should go with this right. What tier am I? I'm almost there. I'm only 200 away. So maybe I should get it right now. Although I wouldn't want to get it now. I would just lose relation or influence. The main branch, 116. There is only, all you can play is 116 the live branch. If you want to go higher than that, you're going to be on 1.2.5 the beta branch. There are no other branches to play. Those are the two highest that you can play in the game right now. All right, Olek is coming down here. Where are you? Oh, you're gonna go raid in my village? Well, that's not very nice of you. I do not like their new system, and I think they did it because they are lazy. 100% lazy. They won't do our old system where they would have. Attack! Right now, 1.2.5 would be the beta branch, 1.2.4 would be the live branch, and 1.2.3 would be what I call the main branch, or the branch that isn't touched anymore. But I don't think they want to port those branches over to console. I think they don't want to spend the time doing it. So they're going to run every single branch from 1.2.0 up until they go to live. So you're stuck at only playing 1.2.5. Then once they get it stable in their opinion, then they'll go ahead and they will port that over to console. And then I don't think we will probably see another patch until 1.3. That's what I think Tailworld is going to do. Blocking is insane. Look at the blocking. No, not a chance. See ya. Oh wow, cyber. Yeah, that's the problem. The game is good. It is probably my favorite game to play, is Bannerlord. But I believe that Tailworld is one of the worst companies out there. And I said I could outline it, but I'm not going to outline why they're so terrible. They don't deserve the attention, just like how Yandere Simulator didn't deserve the attention it got when PewDiePie and all them, covered it. It didn't deserve it, but hey, as far as I'm concerned, man, if it brings more people to, around to the channel or whatever, I'm happy with it. I'm cool.
Enough.
All we're doing is looking at relation. Since we don't have any relation, we want to let them go to build it up. Maybe they can be recruited later. Or we don't want them raiding our villages. So right now we're just being a little strategic while we get ready to go. We're nowhere ready to start our offensive. Well, I just don't understand why they can't make a one, unless they're not allowed to on Steam. Why can't you make the branches 1.20 through 1.25 available on Steam? There must be some logistics behind the scenes that don't allow them to do that and to call it a beta branch. But right now we have no other option. The only option we have is 1.16 or 1.25. That's it. You can't do anything else. Above that, I mean. There is no 1.20. That's a lot of Botanians. I could join them going after Omar. But I don't know if I want to. Yeah, I don't know why Tailworld said console was so important. They haven't treated them like they're important. Look at there. I got Mighty Blow. So I'm going to go from 112 to 137 HP right now. That's just right now. I mean, when you make them wait 6 months for a patch, I mean, come on. You can do better than that. I mean, I know other companies that do it, and they do it really good. I mean, almost right away they put out a patch. They give it to their console people. I don't know what they're doing. I still stand firm on my opinion that Tailworld is either working on a different game, well, let me just say a new game, or they're working on a DLC. 1000% believe it. Nobody's going to change my mind. Well, the only other way you could be is if they let a whole bunch of people go at Tailworld. Because you can't explain being able to do multiple patches a week to doing one patch a month. With all that staff. How are you only doing one patch a month? It makes no sense. And normally, if it does not make sense, it's not true. Hey, JP. I don't know how console works, so I can't speak on that subject. I have no clue. I'm just assuming that when they get the game done, let's say 1.2.5 is done, they have to convert it, and that's what porting over means. So they would have to get it ready to go and then get that all uploaded and everything and all the things that go along with it. And they don't want to have to do that for every patch. That's my assumption, is what's going on. I don't think I'm going to catch him. Nope. Missed him. I wonder how many they had. Wait a minute. 2020, when the game came out, they had 131 employees. And they were putting out multiple patches a week. In 2023, how many employees do they have? I think the biggest problem with Tailworld is that they lost a lot of the momentum they had. I think that's their biggest problem. They lost the trust with the community and continued to do a spiral downward against the community, and then didn't continue with the good tactics that they had in early access, especially at 1.7, to maintain hype for their game. And that caused the game to slip into the 70, 80th place on Steam when it was in the top 30 at 1.7. So they made quite a few bad mistakes, is what they did. And the biggest part is with the community. You can't put your middle finger up at your community and abandon them. And Taylor pretty much abandoned their community. They may not say so, but they did. She needs one more level and she can get 275. Wow. See, like I said, something had to have happened. I knew it had to be something along those lines. Because even still, though, at 80 employees, you should be out. I would think you should still be able to get out more than a patch a month when you used to put out 2-3 a week at 131 employees. At 85, you're still talking about that 60. That's only about a 40% drop. But yet you have a 400-500% drop in patch output. I mean, they used to have a brand new branch every month, guaranteed. It was more like 3 weeks. Yeah, they did. Yeah, I know that they had a hard time. Their money plummeted. So that probably didn't help out that fact, is that their money lost so much value that they weren't making a lot on the game. But had they listened to me, I guarantee you they would still be doing good. Hey, you can't target them. They had the winning formula. They had an amazing formula for success, and they just threw it away.
On my command, charge!
Give sneak previews what you got coming up. Keep your community interested. Keep the hype going. Listen to them. Don't just shrug them off. Even if you don't want to implement it, at least listen to them. Let them know you appreciate the feedback, that they're important, and they'll become a loyal customer. And to put it plain and simple, that is no different than having a YouTube channel. It is no difference whatsoever. The more I treat you guys with respect, put out a good product, keep you interested, don't ignore you, listen to what you have to say, it's going to make you be a loyal customer. And that's basically what you are, is you're a customer because I run a business. And you watching videos or my streams is how I make money. So why would I ever want to do anything to jeopardize that relationship with my customers? It's stupid. I mean, I'm just naturally that way where, you know, I enjoy and love what I do, but I don't understand how you can let it go like that. There. It was just an analogy is how I was trying to show it. And I mean, there's a lot of people I don't consider, because there's a lot of people that I actually talk to, and I've talked to on Discord calls from, you know, my subscribers, people from my channel. I've talked to quite a few. There are some that I consider friends that I've never met before. So it was just an analogy is what I was using it for. But I'm just showing how that whole thing with Tail World relates to me having a YouTube channel. It's the same philosophy. You don't do things that are going to upset, or I'll say the player base, fan base, whatever it is. You don't want to do things to do that. You want to be smart about it, and you want to have a good product and build loyalty. It's the most important thing you can do. And for them not to do that is just mind-boggling to me, is what it is. You know, it's like, why don't you let us know what's coming up? That would build hype. That's what you did in 1.7. But instead now your developers' updates are, look what we've done already, patting ourselves on the back. Do you want to know what I've done, or do you want to know what I'm going to do? Shall I make a video today telling you how my live stream went? No, because you can watch the live stream, or you can watch the update to the live stream. You don't want to know what I've already done. Should I tell you about my video I did 2 years ago? No. Who cares? That's 2 years ago. I don't want to know what you've done. I want to know what you're going to do. If I want to know what you've done, there's 15 YouTube channels I can go to find out what you've done, Tail World. I don't need to hear it from you. What I need to hear from you is, what do you have planned? That's what I got to hear. That's what I do, though, Walter. Excuse me, Draco. I saw that first name and I was like, Walter. You know, at least, even if somebody makes a suggestion to me that I don't agree with, I still listen to them. I still hear them out. You'd be stupid not to listen. It doesn't mean you have to do it, but listen to what people have to say. Don't ignore them. And let's see if we got anybody to deposit in here. Nope, we don't. How many lords do it? Look, we're building up on the lords. Look at all the troops. I don't need them. I don't need troops. 114. Well, I know Mexico left. Callum. I know them. Those two for sure. Like I said, I've told people, mark my words. You're going to be hearing about it. Some project, some DLC. You just wait. Obviously, things can take years to develop, but I will guarantee you they are working on something right now. I normally say community. That's the word that I use to represent everybody that watches me. I say my community. That's the word that I use. I just thought the analogy though with Tail World is perfect because it also referred back to when Tail World said they did not want to give ETAs. Oh no. When Tail World said if they're going to get so much negativity that they're not going to talk to anybody, it's the analogy that I use, that if I get a couple bad comments on a YouTube video, I'll just I'll ignore all of you. Forget you all. That's Tail World's philosophy. If you have some trolls or some people that are causing issues, you don't make everyone suffer because of it. It's stupid. It's that type of logic is what I'm talking about that drives me crazy. I get bad YouTube comments all the time. It doesn't mean I take it out on everybody. It's business. That's all it is. Don't take it personal. Just let it go. Wow. Send me that one, Cyber. I gotta have that. I put that on the forums and Mr. Orion might ban me, but I still do it. I'm shocked he hasn't banned me yet on the forums. I feel he's going to. Take a picture of that and send it to me. Have I gone into town? I can't remember. I think I went into town, didn't I? Yeah, I've been into town. All right, so we got nothing going on. Sturgia, Southern Empire. I could go back after this one again. It's a long distance travel, though. I hate how far away that is. I wouldn't mind taking the castles, though. I got to keep that up there. I've got to see that. I think I want to take these castles. I mean, you look, they just at full release, not full release, just at the beginning of early access, they had 250,000 people playing. Now, if you take all the sales since and full release and console, it wouldn't shock me that they had millions. I think, was it 4 million? I think was last reported for Bannerlord. At 4 million at $40 a pop, I mean, you're talking $160 million. Now, obviously, they don't get all of that, but you're talking well over 150 to $200 million they've made on a game. So they made a lot of money. Don't tell me it cost you $150 million to develop the game to this point. No way. You made money. It sure seems like it. I can't even get developers to answer any of my questions anymore. Although I don't know if I'm just blacklisted or what, but they won't talk to me. And I think I've given them some pretty good... I mean, I don't think anybody has promoted the game more than I have. Like I said, the only one that could have come close would have been Swally. And I don't think he has as much playtime as I do. And man, I can't get any respect from them. As much as I say negative, I don't say it to be negative. I say it to be brutally honest. I want to give you an honest assessment of how I feel about the game. And when they do good, I say when they do good. When they do bad, they do bad. They are private. They are very private. They do not like to open up about much stuff. They don't like to give those ETAs because we are too dumb. And that was actually a discussion. They said they don't want to give us ETAs because we would take them as a deadline. And that's when I piped up and said, you know, how we're not dumb. Everybody knows what the E in ETA stands for. It doesn't mean deadline, time of arrival. It means estimated. We know what an estimation is, Tail World. And now they're giving us estimations. We estimate that we're going to have this ready to go in November. We estimate it'll be ready just after this. You see what I'm getting at? Now they're giving estimations. Why didn't you do that 2 years ago? When you could have held people to the game. Yep. I still wish they'd let me do it. I was like, man, I'll sign an NDA. I'll do PR for you for free. I'll make videos for you. You just got to give me some clips. I'll build hype. Come on. Like, free PR and an NDA. These guys are standing here. Are the ladders not up? I'm worried ladders aren't up. Where are my ladders? Here we go again. See this? You got to put a ladder up here. Or it won't get anybody going. Bad bug. Now everybody's coming over here. Here they come now. Put the ladder up. Everything's fine and dandy. Go check this one. The damage is done, though. It's going to be very hard for them to recover. A lot of us are here because we're diehards of the game. Look at him walking back down. That dude's just walking back down. He's so scared. I wish I could get up here. I don't think I've ever been able to do it. I can't get up there. I was hoping I could get up here. How can you not get up there? Nobody's going up that one. Well, I guess I am. Or I guess I'm not. Let me get up there. He's gonna push me off. No! Oh, he stopped him. Oh, come on. Grim Reaper Jr. I bet you that's going to be it. That's all they're going to have. I can't jump down there? They won't even let me jump down there. Well, that's a crock. I feel ripped off. Come on, Tailward. We can't jump off that right there? Why can't I not jump down there? And it sucks too, because I love the game so much. But, you know, it's like, what am I supposed to do? You know, sugarcoat everything I'm going to tell you guys just so I can get subs and views? I don't want to do that. But I don't want to be just a negative, you know, ninny crying and whining all the time either. So it's a tough thing to do. But it's just, you know, if somebody asks me my personal opinion, I'm going to say it. That's how I feel about them. It all went downhill when Mexico left. I was right about 1.7. Best patch I tell everybody is 1.6.5. Without a doubt. Before battle orders, before battle terrain, the economy change, workshops being trash, 1.6.5. Which I don't think you can play it. I think 1.7 is the earliest patch you can play. I know Mexico left for a reason. Mexico told me. He did not feel appreciated by Tail World. He had been with them for a long time. We're talking warband days. In which his father or his grandfather was actually named in a village in warband. But he felt he wasn't appreciated anymore and he left. And that was the beginning of the downfall. Mexico was the one dev that you could count on to be there for you, to talk to you, answer questions, and he truly felt like he cared about the game. I don't feel that anymore from Tail World. I've been trying to get a hold of him. He was going to keep me up to date because his plan was to make his own development software division or company and make his own game. He's still a subscriber on the channel. He subbed to me when I had less than 100 subs. But I haven't been able to get a hold of him, which sucks. During never. I gotta let it's only a +7. I gotta get this up to 25 so the militia fight. Then we could change it over to plus militia. So let's bring him back over here. That's my surgeon that I keep that goes to New Feast. to help build him up really quick. That's why I have him. So now he'll come over there and he'll help out. Plus he gives loyalty and all that. So we're going to stay here for a moment just so we can build up that loyalty. I know. I told people that their estimation for the beta branch would be in November. Would be November. I said you'd be lucky to get the live branch. And I still told people, what, a week ago, that I felt it was a 50-50 chance you would get the live branch. That 50-50 at best. So I already knew that it wasn't going to be good. Problem is they won't talk to me. So there's nothing I can really do about it. They don't even want to deal with me anymore. Come on, one more day. There we go. Now we can train militia. Yeah, I don't think we need anything else. Yeah, they're fine. All right, so we can get out of here now. You know, Unicorn, I'm not going to joke about that. That could actually be it. There is a chance. Well, wait a minute. You said 2026. That was a joke. I was meaning more along lines of 2024. You guys have, there's no guarantee you're getting it this month. You hope you're getting it, but no, there is no guarantee. It could be 2024 before you get it. Oh, it's not. Yeah, it's not going to come out in November. You got 1 week left. No. I mean, it's what I tried to tell people 2 weeks before Tailworld put out their post in which they thought they would have the live branch out in November. I got it right up on the channel. Go look up the beta branch video for October 17th. And I will tell you that they planned on doing it in November before Tailworld even came out with their post or tweet or whatever it was or whatever you want to call it that they posted. I told you that 2 weeks before they did. Now I think we can go into throwing. I'm looking right. The only other thing would be roguery, which I don't. Maybe I should go roguery. Yes, the good old soon trademark. Gotta love it. Yeah, I'm gonna go with roguery. Oh yeah. I don't. The famous saying, how I don't believe anything I hear and only half of what I see. It's like that with Tailworld. When they say something, I hardly ever believe anything they tell me. Just because they have such a terrible track record of it that I can't believe it. So when they say something and then somebody says, well, they said this, okay, let's go back to their message that they said 2-3 weeks ago, in which they hope to have the live branch out in November. Okay, we're a week away. Now they're talking about it might not be ready November. Now we're going to look at this. But I did say, hey, you know, they're communicating. Okay, so as much as I harp on Tailworld, the biggest complaint I've had with Tailworld since day number 1 has been communication. So don't let me think that I'm just going to sit here and dog Tailworld all day long. Just that communication is what I've been looking for. Now, I'd like them to increase it a little bit. Once a week of a couple sentences, I don't think it's too much to ask for. Hey, here's how things went. We're still looking at least another week at earliest, possibly 2 to 3. We'll keep you updated. Boom, there you go. You didn't tell them what you were doing. You didn't tell them when exactly it would be. You didn't set a deadline, but they now know. Or if you know for a fact on Monday there's going to be no patch, just come out and say no patch this week. Then you don't have everybody asking you, is there going to be a patch? All right, take care of these guys. Let's see. The reason why they can't for console, from how I understand it, console obviously is not the exact same coding as what PC is. They have to code the game differently. So if you're going to drop a hotfix, you need to stop what you're doing, create a hotfix, drop it for you, and then go back to work on the beta branch and then recode that one later. Is from what I understand how it works. You don't just all of a sudden magically the PC version works on console. So every time they would release a patch, they would have to port it over to console, which takes time. So if you did that every beta branch, you'd be wasting a lot of time in just porting it over. Now, like I said, I am not a developer. I have absolutely no idea how much of that is true. And I have a feeling that the ladders are not going up again. See how they're just standing back there? That's what I have a feeling. There we go again. Now they'll come up here. And here they come. See, now they're coming in. That one looks good. They're never going to work on communication. Never going to happen. I've been screaming at Tailworld for 3 years on communication, and they still are horrible at it. It's never going to work. They just don't look at things the same way that other people look at it. I think communication is vital if you are running a business. You need to have that communication. You got to build trust with your clients. We'll call them clients. There, is that better than customers? I think I have. I mean, I've provided more information than any other YouTuber. And I know I'm probably more than Tailworld. I mean, that's pretty much a fact. And I have over 1,300 videos on my channel. I used to cover every hotfix, every patch. I covered everything. I asked the developers questions. They answered them for me. I brought it to the communities. You know, I used to have developers that would come in here and talk to you guys, answer questions. They don't even come in here anymore, although they don't get paid for it. So it's not like it's that big of a deal. Tailworld doesn't pay them when honestly they should. I mean, I would be doing it if I ran a company. Oh my word. I'd be paying these people to go into streams and channels and doing everything I could to promote my game and show I care. I mean, that's all customers, clientele. You know, why not take advantage of that? It's like me going on Reddit or Facebook or Twitter or anything like that, promoting. PR. The name of the game, people. I guess this is what this is good for. Coming through. I gotta switch. Grim Reaper. Oh, Okay, I got myself in a little pickle here. See if I can run away. I am fast. There we go. That's why I have been a little hesitant on taking the actual daggers or javelins, because I know it can slow you down quite a bit, taking the gear. I still say it could have been a top 30 game on Steam. There could be 40, 50,000 people playing the game right now, instead of 15 to 20,000. Had you done it the right way, it could have been one of the best games on the market. You just had to be able to put some love into it. It's like anything in this world. When you put love into something, you're going to get love back out of it. Dang, 32s. Wow. Who would that be? Who's on a horse? Anybody? There we go. The red. Yeah, you need that. Yeah, boy. I have my entire beta branch updates, patch notes in a playlist on my channel dating back almost 3 years. There's 174 videos in it. That's all those are patch, hotfix, and beta branch update videos. That's it. And then we will go to that. So we'll sit there. No, we want to get the gardens done. The gardens is at 94%. Yeah, it's like, why would you want to burn any bridges? I don't get that. I want to make people as happy as possible. I want people to be happy. And if that takes me spending a little bit of time answering questions, then it's well worth my time to do it. If you truly care, you would invest the time. It's why I like streaming so much, because I get to spend time with you guys. Tailworld just needs to learn that, is all they have to do. Unfortunately, you would hope that they would have learned that 10 years ago when Warband came out, but they haven't. The biggest hype they ever had was 1.7 for early access. Obviously, full release was big because they had people streaming it. But 1.7 saw a 40% jump in the player base, and then they let it slip away. They did one of the worst things in the world that absolutely destroyed everything. They did not ride that momentum that they had. Okay, that's going to be done. Then they're going to go to train militia. We can actually get out of here now. That's not bad for running a single clan right now. All that stuff is going to my town. That's what I love about this. Think if I took these castles, that'd be 2, 4, 6, 7 castles going to my town. 8,038 prosperity. It's only gaining 1.5 a day. 698 militia, and it's still gaining +1. I doubt it's going to hit 800. But I still found that funny. I got to get a screenshot. And I'm not even Botanian. If I was Botanian, I'd have another +1. 881 defenders. Where are we going to go next? I hate just how much of a travel time it's going to be to go from here to here. Modders are now the lifeblood of virtually any game. They really are. I still say it to this day, and that we would not have a Bannerlord today without modders. With especially, you know, the biggest one, Prophecy of Pendor. You take the mods that were introduced in Warband, which kept the community there for so long, you wouldn't have it without it. 2010. Hello there. Strat, we have a video done. He's working on and editing it right now. We're going to show you every shielded infantry in the game to go up against every other shielded infantry to show who's the best. We also pitted them against other really popular troops. The plan is to do that with every type of troop in the game, all archers versus other archers, like that. We have a couple other things that we're looking at doing as well. So we have things definitely we're talking about. I don't know when he's going to get that video out. I got all the footage to him that he needs to do the video. He just has to edit it. But I know he spent the whole weekend doing the World Conquest. But that video should be out here soon, I would think. I got it to him a couple weeks ago. Yeah, you're going to be able to know which is the best infantry, shielded infantry in the game. I backed it up with running tests, multiple tests to get a good win-loss KDR out of them. And then I also pitted them up against the best troops in the game. Not just cavalry, Beyonds, Consguard. I tested everyone against each other. So hopefully that'll be soon. But he hasn't given me another assignment to work on, though. I don't know what he wants done next. I just have to wait until he calls. When he calls me, we'll get to work on it. Because you talked about doing two. I think archers and maybe shock infantry in the next video. Combining the two. I believe that's what he wants to get done. I'll just say, hey, Dom, how you doing? Just so I don't butcher the name. Although I am almost done. I only stream for 3 hours during a week. Ooh, 521 troops. Ouch. Oh, I'm not going to starve them out. I don't think so. I'll just break the walls. A lot of people, I went through this on one of my stream last week, Monday, and I went through this on Strat stream this weekend. They will not starve out in 3 days. It will take 4 to 5 days for them to begin to starve out. This is just when they run out of food. Then you're probably going to look at another 5 days to get all their garrison down. So I'm going to be looking at upwards of 8, 12 days to starve them out. I don't know. I might be. Well, no, the wife's actually coming home tonight, Cyber. It's easier just to break the walls and go in than starving them out. But yeah, I don't know how I got upside down on that one, Cyber. I'm lost on that one. Enter your shuttle bay upside down. Achievement. Is that an achievement? Could that be one, Cyber? Land your ship up. And I landed it too. I turned off the ship and I went right to the ground upside down. Hello there. Grim Reaper in the house. Just bad against shields, though. That's the only terrible thing about the Grim Reaper Jr. Awful against shields. I can't get through. Kind of trapped. Let me through. Thank you. Golly. That blocking. I can't get it go, let it go. It's so funny. Star Citizen, yeah. Cyber got me a starter pack for it. So I played it a little bit and I went to go dock and I was actually upside down. If you can believe that. I mean, I was like, he said, just land the thing. So I landed it. I was actually landing upside down. I was actually upside down on the ceiling. So when I turned my ship off, it drifted down and went right down to the ground, and I was upside down. God, this thing is awesome. Bye. Come on. Ah, no, I can't get through. Well, that's actually pretty easy, Cyber. Think if you get out into space and you get disoriented and you turn your ship because you're not, because wasn't it nighttime then? Yeah, it was at a space station. So if you turn your ship, QE, you could have flipped, I could have flipped the ship upside down. But it was like, I knew something was weird because I looked at the ground and the ground almost like had squares on it that were indented. And I'm like, this ain't right, man. So it was the ceiling, not the roof, or what do you call it? What would you call it? I don't know. What you call it in a space station? I actually landed. Well, I wouldn't say landed. I mean, kind of. It hit the bottom. I went down to the bottom and then it bounced back up. So I kind of landed. Ooh, wow. I actually lost. Holy cow. I lost. I never lose. I guess I better do this manually. I'm worried about losing. I mean, you saw last week, I did this numerous times and never had a problem. So let's just go after him. Veteran Folksman. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. A minute. Do they have shields? I can't remember if they have shields. Because I tested every shield unit in the game against every other shield unit in the game. And I don't think they had shields, don't they? They have two-handers or something. I honestly can't remember anymore. See how simming is so dumb? I sim and I get my butt kicked. Legionaries getting their butts kicked in a sim. That's a militia archer blocking the crap out of me. Okay, two-handers. All right. Yeah, I was thinking to myself, no. I don't remember testing the Volksman. Nothing. Sometimes it just ain't worth it. Ooh, look at that. I got a Forest Bandit. Excuse me. Not a Forest Bandit. A Tier 5 Sturgeon Veteran Bowman. That's what I got. None. Oh, wow. Do they? I thought... Yeah, they do. Wow. Oh, I can't wait to test them. How good is their armor? Whoa. Now I want to test these guys up against Consguard. That's going to hurt, though. They can't get hit in the arm. Okay, so from the shoulders up, from the chest, shoulders up, they're good. Arms, legs, they're bad. Take care, Cyber. I can't wait to actually test them. I'm excited about it now. Okay, 16 days, 52%. They have every. Do I want to build another siege workshop? It'd only be about a week. A week. I got leader of the masses. I don't have presence. I mean, no, that'd be parade. Presence is security. Yeah, parade is loyalty. They're going to come out of starvation now. Okay, that's good there. That's recruitment. 100. That's pretty much what I want. I could just create a template. All right, that's good. God, boy. If I had to just throw something off the top of my head, I would say before Christmas. That would be the best answer I'd want to give. It's about the only answer that I could think of that I can really just nail down and say, yeah, this is it. Because I don't know if they're happy with what they've done. That's the problem. You don't know what their criteria is for being stable. I know what my criteria is, but I don't think my criteria and theirs match. I honestly thought 1.2.4 was stable and should have went live. Besides the very end game problem, I don't think it should have waited. And now here we are on 1.2.5, and there definitely is a little bit of a problem in certain sieges. You got it where I've shown you the ladders won't go up. I've actually had pausing and glitching, which is going to be shown in the World Conquest. I've already recorded and uploaded it. That's the footage that I have. There's going to be a couple really bad ones. And once again, it seems to be Botania. This is dated all the way back to 1.4. There's a couple spots in Botania that seem to be really bad for resource management that I've noticed. And I think it's still that way. Now, I think those guys are a legitimate clan now. So they're not going to go. And why would it be ASUS? Can't you guys come up with something original? Now we got to have two of them. There's two ASUS. They shouldn't allow for the same name to come up, because you don't know who the heck you're dealing with sometimes. What if the other ASUS went and joined, you know, the other ASUS is Western Empire, I think. What if they join the Western Empire? Then you got two of the same name in the same kingdom. Oh my word, it's 5. Whoopsie. Not paying attention again. We do this. Save. Although I do have these skills here. I forget. Oh my word. Yeah, I'm gonna do this offline. I didn't realize I had this much to do, and it's already after 5 o'clock. So I definitely do not want to go through that. So let us run through our recap right now. At the beginning of the episode, I was still with the Southern Empire, but they had went to war with 4 different people. And that gave me the opportunity to go ahead and to break away, as they have enough wars going on. So I did end up breaking away with this castle, and we also took this one. And then since I broke away, I have now taken 2 more castles in a town. So I'm doing all of this with just one army, with my 1 clan army. I was able to get 250 per talent magnet, so I did get my little brother out, and I also got 275, which means I have Mighty Blow. I am now up to 142 HP, and these skills are sitting good. I'm not sure what we're going to do, how we're going to handle recruitment or what. I honestly don't know yet. I haven't kind of decided on that. We're pretty safe the way we are right now. Even with a 2,000-man army, I think we're good. That would be a little bit of a problem, only having 285 defenders. Yeah, that is a little bit of a problem. I still do need to get some more policies done, and with 1,200, that's probably what I'm going to end up doing on Wednesday, is we're going to start off by going through some policies, and then we'll just keep picking these guys apart. If, you know, they want to go to war with me, I'm sure they might want to peace out by now. You know, they want to pay. They want to make me pay. I'm not paying for nothing. You're crazy if you think I'm paying. I hold 17 of their lords captive, and I would have to pay them. I'm not paying them nothing. They can pay me. And then besides that, I think we're good. I think that's everything that we need to know. And we can hit save and exit. I think I pretty much covered it all really quick for everybody. I don't think there's anything really different. This does say I'm using 1.2.1s, and this is 1.2.5. All the mods in the description work. The only thing that broke for me was useful companions and RTS. Useful companions is fixed. So the only thing I'm riding without right now is RTS. There's nothing else. World Conquest is done as far as uploaded and recorded. It's all set, ready to go. I'm not going to tell you when it's going to finish, but sometime here in the next week to 4 weeks, we'll say. So I'll try to keep it as wide open as possible. The World Conquest will be finished. And that's what I need to start getting ideas from people on what the next offline campaign is going to be. I was going to do the joining a kingdom. I've been wanting to do that for 6 to 12 months, but since Strat did it, I'm not going to go ahead and do it as quick. So I'm going to have to wait. And there's my... I didn't even shout out my lurkers. I'm sorry, Logan. Shout out to all my lurkers out there. So I'm not sure what the next campaign is going to be. I don't know if I want to do a death campaign, even though a lot of people love the death campaign. I want to still keep trying to mix it up, so I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Thank you so much, Unicorn, as well, for being here. So I don't know what I'm going to do offline. I'm trying to figure out something, but I don't know yet. So if you've got suggestions, give me suggestions. Just remember, people on my channel do not like major overhaul. That would be Old Realms, Expanded Kingdoms, Banner Kings. I don't know why. People just do not like major overhauls. I have half the viewership for them than I do for a normal modded campaign. I'm leaning towards this time actually doing a sandbox. I've been doing a campaign. I think I want to do a sandbox. I haven't done one of those in probably 4 to 6 months. I think since my World Conquest that I failed at. Yeah, I failed. I can't remember if it was a live stream or the offline. I think it was the live stream. I failed the sandbox. But besides that, I think I want to go sandbox this time. But I don't know what's going to be the theme. So that's what I need from you guys. Yeah, I have absolutely no clue what we're going to do. About death, age, you know, the starting time. I don't know. I really have no clue what to do. And I want to try to figure that out because we don't have that much longer before that World Conquest is going to end. Panic, thank you so much. Yeah, I forgot to shout out all my lurkers. I normally try to do that in the middle because I know a lot of you guys are just sitting there lurking in the background. No medicine campaign. Oh my word. Woo, that would be wicked. That'd be tough. I would have to have... It's doable, especially with leadership. You take presence instead of leader of the masses. And then get as many prisoners as you can, and you recruit them for free with high leadership. So it is doable. That's an idea to throw in there as a little, what would you call it? Rule or something like that. I got to be careful though with rules. Occasionally I'll forget a rule and I'll get called out by people saying I'm just making up my own rules. So I got to be careful of that. Because I can't make that mistake. Somebody will call me out and say I'm cheating. So I got to be really careful with rules. The Kuzite Hordes, I'm not sure what you mean by that, considering I have done a Kuzite only party in which I executed everybody. The only problem, Layden, is polls go out to everybody, not just my subscribers. YouTube still hasn't set up the ability for me to poll my subscribers. So anybody on YouTube that searches Bannerlord has the opportunity to get the polls, and the polls are skewed badly. I had over 500 people that said that they would watch an offline campaign of me doing Crusader Kings 3, and I got 150 views. Polls, people just answer polls to answer polls. So until I have the ability to be able to just poll my subscribers, then I take very little weight of a poll. I do still weigh it, but not that big of one. So yeah, it's very bad. Like I said, I could put up a poll right now How many people would want to watch me play Star Citizen and stream it? It might get 500 votes for yes. And then I stream and I'll end up getting 20 people. I love 7 Days to Die. It's the second game on the channel and I'm going to keep it going. It's getting about 200 views, which is nearly half of what Bannerlord gets. For right off the start, I'm extremely happy with that. Still, the third game is up in the air. I haven't necessarily decided on that yet. I've got Crusader Kings 3, Total Warhammer 3, although Crusader Kings 3 dominated the polls. I'm still checking out Star Citizen that Cyber got me, but I think I'm a little bit far away from that. But I love 7 Days to Die. Big, open world, do what you want to do, no restrictions. That's what I love about a game, and that's kind of what Bannerlord is. It's this big open world. You decide where you want to start your kingdom, how you want to move it, how you get to decide all that, and that's the stuff that I love. But the open world aspect of games like that, Project Zomboid, and there's others out there. How can I not think of it? Oh, geez. Now I'm going to feel like an idiot. Skyrim. Something like that, you know. Although I'm not totally sure it's the same thing, but I hope you get what my meaning is. Big open world and do what you want to do it. Unfortunately, this is the end, man. I stream from 2 to 5 p.m. Eastern, GMT -5 on Mondays and Wednesdays. So you caught the very tail end of it. I did that once when I can't remember what I was doing. I had no need to get married panic. I forget what it was. I honestly don't remember. Keep the ideas going. Just whether it's in Discord, under suggestions, in the comments, give me ideas, because what I do is I write down the ideas and then I keep them on a piece of paper. So then when people start mentioning the same thing over and over again, all of a sudden somebody says family only, or no marriage, and I keep hearing that, then all of a sudden I'll do it. So if you got suggestions, put them down. The worst thing that's going to happen is I'm not going to do it. The best thing that's going to happen is I'm going to take your idea and base an entire 3-4 month campaign off of your idea. So keep the ideas coming. But since we are 12 minutes over, that is way too long and I don't want to keep everybody from the day. So if I do not see you guys, why did my chat stop? Oh, there it goes. Whew. Okay. So if I don't see you guys on Wednesday, I hope you have a good weekend. If I hear any other news from Tail World regarding 1.2.5 or 1.2.6, I will let you guys know right away. I had my one video up within about 2 hours after the patch came in. So stay tuned. I will 100% let you know if I hear anything or see anything on the database as I watch it daily to let you know what's going on. So, Panic, Unicorn, Draco, Layden. I'm not sure if I said Van Thomas. She's Logan, 2010, Cyber, John Connor. Oh, I missed John Connor. I missed him earlier on. I bet I did miss him. And I'm pretty high up on the list. T -5 for our next installment of the Infantry Captain live stream. As always, a very special thank you to my YouTube and Patreon members for their long continued support of myself that allows me to be able to do what I love, and that is spending time with you guys. So I hope you guys have a good one. I will see you here again in about 45 hours. As always, my friends, take care and thanks for watching.